Today we have a 1997 Oldsmobile Regency. Obviously the knobs are missing from the stereo and we have a cassette stuck in it. This is a common problem for this stereo. This also applies to the 98 Regency as well. We're going to start with our 7mm or 5/16 and go down underneath the dash. We're going to remove this panel. And to remove this panel we have to remove one screw down here on the bottom left under the dash. Again, this is a 7mm 5/16. One screw here. One screw on the right side underneath as well. Okay. Now that we have these two screws removed, we're going to open the ashtray. This will allow the panel to come off. One thing to remember is this ashtray has a little flip cover to it. And in many cases, once you open this back up, it's good to remove this, because too many times we put this panel back on with this flat door behind the panel and to take it all back off. Next, we're going to lower the steering column. We're going to need the key on this one so that we can lower the gear shift. I'm going to put the key in the ignition. I'm going to set the parking brake so we don't move around here. On and pull this gear shift down. We also lowered the steering column. We need to remove this panel across the dash, but before we can do that we need to open the ashtray, or open the glove box. Now with the glove box open, we're going to remove two screws. One in the within this opening. One will be here on the left, one will be here on the right. What this does is it helps secure this wood grain panel. Well, it's not actually wood grain looking panel. This is two screws in the box here need to be removed. Both of these go straight up like the two in the center of the dash. We have several do-it-yourself videos on our website to help you if you need help with some repairs. We also have many other removal guides on our website dealing with speakers, antennas, and so on. If you need any help with anything else, see our website. Alright, now we've got these two screws out. We're going to pull this panel out. It comes out very easy. It's a little thinner on the driver's side, so we want to be very careful when it comes to removing it from over here. We're going to take our pry bar and help pry it off as well. There we go. Start at the left side of this panel as well. Close that. There it goes, pops out, and we'll be able to pull this out. We're going to set this up on the dash here. Close the driver's door again. And now this is going to allow us to take this front panel with the ashtray open, the insert removed, and pull this panel straight from the dash. A couple of clips hold it in place, one at each side, one in the center. They all fit back to the slots when going back in. And we're going to remove this. This is going to give us access to the three mounting bolts or screws, I guess you could say. They are again 7mm 5/16, but they also have a Phillips head. So we're going to use our Phillips screwdriver to remove these three screws. Everything's going to be a little difficult today. So now we have these three screws removed. We will be able to pull the car stereo out of the dash. Usually going aftermarket is the best way to go in this vehicle with the age of it. This is usually a 1.5 size opening, double din almost. But on the back here we have several connectors. The antenna here is just a grasp the base and pull that up out, and it releases usually by wiggling it. The main connector here has a little tab on it. You push that down and it lifts up the lock and allows you to wiggle this connector free as well. You can see that pushing down the lock, the tab lifts the lock to release the connector. This is how you remove a stereo from a 1997 Oldsmobile Regency. Please See our website for other help. Hope this video has been helpful. Please subscribe and thumbs up if you like this video. Thank you for watching.